Well, it's Taylor time. We are so excited to have back here in our community kitchen one of the most extraordinary local bakers, and not just known locally, she's nationally known for her skills. So excited to have back with us Taylor Pusha. She is the Food Network's Kid Baking Champion. She has her own cake baking and so much more business, more than cakes, honestly. And recently she announced and can be seen on Blue Ridge PBS for her new baking show called Taylor Thyme. Congratulations! So proud of you.
Thank you.
And so excited to have you back here in the Living Local Community Kitchen. So the holiday season is a great time to enjoy some yummy treats. So who better to ask for some yummy treats than the pro herself? So tell us a little bit about how we make what I understand it's hot cocoa bombs.
Yes.
How do we get started?
So what you first do is you take some melted chocolate here. I like to add a little bit of shortening just to help loosen up the mixture and make it easier to spread.
Okay.
And then here I have my little mold that I use for my hot cocoa bombs. And I like to just pour a little bit of chocolate in here.
Now, are these molds specifically for chocolate, or what do they normally use for?
They can be used to bake different cakes.
Okay.
And they can be used for chocolate, but I mainly use them for chocolate. I've never used them for actual cake before.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And I noticed you didn't fill it all the way to the rim.
No.
Okay, don't do that. Oh, I see, because she spreads it out.
Yes.
Ah, it's almost like painting.
It is. It's very fun.
Okay. Therapeutic a little?
Yes.
All right, so then you glide out your melted chocolate into the mold. All right, so spread as much as you can.
Yeah. And then this one might look a little weird right here. It's all I did was just took a little paintbrush and I brushed around the edges just to make the edges look a little thicker because it'll be fragile and hard to come out the mold that way. So
I see. So that you deliberately did that.
Yes.
Smart. See all the tricks in the trade, these tips. I love it. Okay.
Now we can take these out.
Okay.
And we can actually start to assemble them.
All right.
Here we have it.
All right,
Set
so
this
we take the
aside.
chocolate out of the molds. How long do they normally need to set?
In the fridge for maybe about 20 minutes or in
Okay.
the freezer for about 10.
Got it. All right.
So now we're going to make them look nice and pretty. This is just a hot pan I have on low, and we're going to just clean up the edges, pick it back up, and then I have my hot cocoa mix. I'm going to put it right in the center.
So that's heat was strictly just to clean up the edges.
Yes, and to help
Gosh,
it stick together.
All these pro tips. I love it. Okay.
And I have some peppermint because this one is going to be like a peppermint cocoa bomb.
All right.
And of course, you can't forget the marshmallows. You got to have some marshmallows in there.
Oh my goodness, this is decadent. All right, so we have cocoa, crushed peppermint, marshmallows.
Yes.
All right.
And now we have it on top.
Okay.
And we can take the other half, melt it a little bit,
I'm understanding. Okay.
and put it straight
Oh,
on top.
wow.
This is super easy.
Never in a million years
edges.
did I see this coming. This is one of those things like you see in stores and boutiques and you're like, wonder how they made that. Well, now we see.
Yes.
Fascinating. Okay. And then I see how you're very particular about cleaning up the edges
Yes.
and making everything in line as best as possible.
So what I like to do, well, I did these with a bunch of different flavors. I
Sure.
did white chocolate, I did a regular one, and I did a peppermint. What I like to do is I like to take some more chocolate, just drizzle it on top. And here I have some more peppermint chunks, some sprinkles, and little flakes that I like to put on top, just make it shine.
Yeah.
And you can decorate these any way you like to.
So can we decorate them together?
Yes.
All right, well, stick around because after the break, we're going to do just that. The pro here is going to show us how to make it not only taste good, but look good as well as we experiment on these incredible hot cocoa bombs. Stay with us.